Hello traders, Gary Wagner here, just after 1 o'clock in Honolulu, 6 o'clock in New York. It is Thursday, March the 8th, 2018, and this is the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. We had small declines in gold today, trading off by about $5 and settling at $1321.70, with silver trading up about 1 cent on the day. That was all in light of an extremely powerful U.S. dollar gaining about 0.5%, closing at 90.11. That, of course, came as President Trump announced the implementation of his proposed tariffs. We'll go through that in detail on today's show. Dow Jones Industrial Average closed up about 93 points at 24,895, and Bitcoin continues to fall. If you recall from yesterday, it had just broken below 10,000 and now has traded another $500 lower, closing at 93.50 per coin. So traders, it is official. This afternoon, President Trump signed a proclamation which will implement a tariff from other countries on both steel and aluminum, a 25% tariff on steel, 10% on aluminum. It will exclude Canada as well as Mexico. In today's announcement, the president also indicated that we are open to negotiate with other trading partners so that they can get similar exclusions. There was an extremely quiet, almost muted reaction in the financial markets as the announcement was made. With gold, for example, firming up a little bit, it was down approximately $5.10 prior to the announcement, and gold is currently trading down $4.70 at $322.90, about 20 minutes after the announcement. This indicates that the proposed tariffs now implemented have been largely factored into current market sentiment, as well as the fact that many market participants are awaiting to see what kind of reactions occur from other trading partners. I've just pulled up a daily chart of spot gold, currently fixed at $1321.88, putting it down roughly $3.50. And I draw your attention to the Kitco Gold Index that I have just inserted onto the screen to show you that today's lower pricing is a 100% plus due to a strong U.S. dollar, because normal trading has actually bid up the precious yellow metal by about $5 today, but dollar strength has taken away $8.70, which is resulting in a negative $3.70. In other words, today is all about the U.S. dollar. And it becomes quite clear how strong the dollar got today when we look at our daily dollar index chart. Today's market move took the dollar index's price point to just about its 50-day moving average. Traders, as far as our long gold trade goes, my recommendation is to maintain our current long position as well as our current stop. And traders, as far as silver is concerned, it did close up fractionally higher, $16.50. That is the current price of March silver futures. When we look at our daily chart, we can see that we are getting a golden cross in which the 50-day moving average is now crossing above the 200-day moving average. At the same time, we do have current pricing well below both of those averages. I really want to see silver move above the 50-day moving average at minimum on a closing basis. Lastly, I do want to take a look at Bitcoin futures. Bitcoin futures, again, trading under pressure. If you recall from yesterday's show, we were tracking Bitcoin futures at just below $10,000 per coin. And we spoke about the fact that should this pressure continue, the next logical point to really look for Bitcoin futures to travel to is the 23% retracement level at about 9,300, and that is precisely where the market closed at 9,350 today. The question is going to be whether or not it finds some tentative support. If it does and begins to trade higher, it tells us that we have seen Bitcoin now move into a defined and narrow trading range with the highs up at around 11,500 and the lows and support at around 9,300. Of course, a break below that, as we spoke about yesterday, would indicate the potential for Bitcoin to move back to about $8,000 per coin. Traders, the reaction today to President Trump's announcement that he will implement tariffs on both steel and aluminum starting in 15 days was muted, to say the least. Now, whether it is telling us that the response we saw has already been factored into the market, in other words, market sentiment had already adjusted for a trade tariff and potential trade wars, or whether we're seeing a wait-and-see attitude, is something that will only be determined over the next few days. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We'll talk to you tomorrow for the weekly wrap-up and review. Bye-bye.